Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Art Whisper 88. This is a 12 by 14 gel plate, and I want to show you how I center my plate on my paper. Not everyone is very particular about having it centered, but if you want to print in layers and make sure that your second layer and third layer fall in the same place, it's important to do this. I left the acetate on my plate so I can slide it around, otherwise it would stick to the paper. So anyway, I measured this 3 3/4 inches from the top, 4 1/4 inches from the bottom, 1.5 inches on the left, and 1.5 inches on the right. I kind of eyeballed it first, and then I took the measurements to make it exact. So what I'm going to do now is cut this out. And every time I want to center my plate, I will use this as my guide. You'll have to excuse my dirty cutting board. It's seen a lot of rough times. Okay, so this is my template. No, this is a sheet of plexiglass. So when I place the gel plate on it, it's not going to move around. Okay. Okay, so now every time I do a print and place this 15 by 22 inch piece of paper on my printing bed, it's always going to fall in the exact same spot. And that's how you register a 12 by 14 plate. Okay, now that I've gotten that set up, you only have to do this once. And once you're set up, you can keep printing and not worry about the image shifting to the left or to the right. It will always be in the middle. Another bonus also is this template serves as a bib. So when I'm doing collage, I can protect the edges from spills and accidents. And it helps me to stay within the borders of the picture frame. Okay, now that technical part is over, I need to get rolling. So my theme today is red, different shades of red and warm colors. So my main color will be primary red, and I will create several red backgrounds. Here is some cadmium red light. And primary red. Now, since this is Soho acrylics, it has a longer open time. In other words, it takes a bit longer to dry, which when you're doing printmaking, that's a good thing. Okay. And as usual, I will make my marks. And this is 15 by 22 Blick watercolor paper, cold press. It has a slight texture to it. Okay, since this is the first pull, I'm not going to leave it on too long. It's very intense. Pretty awesome. And these scribbles are very clear. Okay. Let's see if I can capture this ghost. It's a little Venetian rose. And here's some Amsterdam Naples yellow. I find it very curious that they call it Naples yellow when it's almost white. It's not even beige, it's like off-white. So like I mentioned before, there is no standard naming procedure for color. So one company's Naples yellow will be entirely different from, let's say, Blick or Liquitex. This is a good example. So when you're shopping for acrylic paints, don't go by the name. you have to go buy a color sample. Either they have color charts, I'm sure they have color charts at the store, or you can open the cap and take a peek what's inside. Since I'm trying to capture the ghost print, I will leave this on for about 5 minutes. We have here. Oh, it did leave a good ghost print. This is pretty cool. I like that. I like it when it leaves these beautiful textures. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of a darker red. So I'll have some primary red here. And this is Rose Madder. It's almost like a beautiful burgundy color. Now, as you can see, my rollers or brayers are not that clean, but they do have a beautiful texture. Now, when I forgot to mention, when I'm rolling my acrylic, I'm not really pressing. It's not good to press hard when you're using your brayer. You kind of glide your brayer on the surface of the plate. Another thing I notice is after applying the thin coat, I usually let it sit for a while, like 30 seconds. And I think what that does, it activates the first layer of paint, making it more transferable. Since I'm trying to pick up the ghost print, I'm pressing hard. Especially around the edges. Okay, let's see what we have here. Very cool. Okay. Love that. Really a delicious color. And in this case, I don't mind that it's glossy because it intensifies the color of the red and burgundy. So I will air dry these guys and come back to do the second step. Okay, everybody, here we are at the next segment. This has dried beautifully. It has a satiny sheen to it. You can see the reflection. So I have here some tissue paper, which I'm going to make use of. Again, this is my watered down Mod Podge. I didn't notice this in the back. Now, some viewers have raised an issue about the discrepancy between matte finish and satin. Now, since this is watered down, the difference is really negligible. I hardly notice a difference. It's only obvious when you're using it straight out of the jar, then it would make a difference. Okay, that will be the first piece. Now I will do the close-ups later when this has dried, so the shine of the wet glue won't be so distracting. That's it for the second piece. Okay, that does it for the third piece. Now I will air dry all three of these and recap. Okay, everybody, here is my favorite part of this video where I get to show you the finished collage. Here's a close-up. Now this is a piece of tissue paper that I had offloaded my brayer, and this is archival tissue where I took a squirt bottle and started drawing circles. So it is somewhat transparent, it's translucent, and so you can still see what is underneath. And here's the second piece. I like this texture here, that's the ghost print. That's piece number 2. And here's the last piece. Well, this is my favorite. Maybe it's because of the beautiful color. And the name of the color is Rose Madder. It's like a rich, dark red. It's dark, but it's not somber. It's very lively. I hope you like this video. I want to take this opportunity to greet everyone a very happy Lunar New Year. This is the year of the dragon, and I hope that the dragon will bring us good fortune and prosperity and better things to come. And also, happy Valentine's to all of you out there. And thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And I hope to see you next time.